As for right now, this is gonna join, and we're gonna play Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, which I know little about, but I feel as though I'm going to have a bad time. So, I'm gonna close this game. And we will get Bis. Isn't that what pigs usually are, though, Sasha? Seems about normal for a pig. Here we are. Hi, Bis. Hi, Bis.
Hello.
I'm gonna change the title.
Hello, sweetie Swampokin.
Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. This is the only Metal Gear Rising game, right?
The only one. Why'd you ask?
Well, because the title suggests that it's like one of many, because it's like Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. As if there are other Metal Gear Risings that have other names.
Oh, okay, so the reason it's called that is basically to separate from the Solid series. Because originally this was going to be Metal Gear Solid Rising Revengeance.
Oh.
Does that make sense? Does that seem like a reasonable thing for them to do? To just be like, well, we've decided it's not part of the Solid anymore.
Well, they could have just called it Metal Gear Rising and it would have been clear.
No, they had to do it this way. Because you see, the thing is, technically, this is technically kind of like the original was cancelled because originally it was going to be made as like an actual Konami game, right?
Konami.
Yeah. And the idea was it was going to be like in the main series and all that shit. But then that didn't end up happening, so they had to like clarify that this is a.
They had to clarify.
They had to clarify a load of shit. They had to be like, well, this is a different thing. It's a different thing. It's a different thing. It's a different thing.
So, I've never played a Metal Gear game before, but I'm familiar with the series. I have watched the first two games be played. And I have also seen a remake of the first game be played.
By Vineyard Vine Man.
So I know the story and everything with those ones. Like, I know who Raiden is. So, he's the main character of this game, I believe.
Wait, are we streaming yet? Are we like on the?
Yeah,
on
we're
the
live.
Thing? Okay, cool. Hello, everybody.
I never stopped being live.
I thought you had.
Nope.
For some reason.
Nope.
Sorry, I'm a buffoon.
Joining me for Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Revengeance is not a real word, by the way, apparently. So weird they made up for this title.
It is now. If you make up a word, then it's real.
You can't, like, have a word be used, like, one time and then say that it's real. Like, I can't say bungus and say that's a real word now.
You're
the only one who ever used
recognized for real. It's a real word, it's just a word that's only been used in the title of one game ever. And also, it hasn't just been used once, it was used on the cover of the strategy guide for Metal Gear Rising.
It's still the same title, Bis.
No, it isn't. It's different, Elena. Why are you pumping me? Why are you pumping me, Elena? Oh.
Sorry. Copy link. Here's the stream announcement for you, Bis.
Oh!
Anybody who was here before the stream got announced, you're cool.
I do not like spicy things. Hi, Shem! No. Yeah, we're gonna play the... Wait. What's the other robo-ass game?
Okay, we're doing Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Last 2 weeks, 0 minutes. Total 0 minutes. That's how long I've played this game. It's almost like I didn't own this game before. Okay, so this might be loud.
Well, it's time to be deaf, everybody.
I like spicy stuff sometimes. I don't know how often I've had like literal jalapenos though. Oh, it's already in a window for me. Think that's nice.
If only every
It's
game
also
could
loading
start in a
like
window.
hell. Oh, there it
Can I
goes.
ask a question you're not gonna like?
What?
How does hell load?
Badly.
Oh no, that's not what I wanted to be the case.
Havoc. Cryware. The way it's meant to be played, NVIDIA.
Wow, the fucking video game prescriptivists telling us how to enjoy our games.
There he is. Wow, it's loud. I knew it would be. This game's from 2013. Oh yeah, you told me that before.
Yeah, I told you that before.
Okay, where do I get to settings?
On menu, I think.
Just an autosave function. Options. Well, let's do audio options first of all.
Audio options.
Still seems awfully loud. Three, I think should be fine.
Yeah, if you turn down volume mixer, it should be good. I think I have mine down in volume mixer. I turn most things down in volume mixer, to be honest.
Resolution, yeah, that's correct. I think we can do high quality with this game, considering its age.
Oh.
Zengeki? Sand time?
I would have those. Okay, so I would recommend trying those at high to begin with, because they're good.
All right. Let's jump in.
Hell yeah.
I guess normal. I guess we will do the tutorial.
I'm gonna put the entire OST on the background on loop. Is there a video of the entire OST?
Let's begin with a quick warm-up, shall we? Check the
no,
Soliton radar
so
on
here
the
we go.
upper right and
Oh, and
head
that's
to the
also
point marked on the
Dock
display.
tour.
You can jump over obstacles, but Ninja Run will get you across them more quickly and
Arrow
easily.
fucking loves that name.
Dock tour. Is Arrow gonna watch us?
Oh shit, I should link this to her! 1 second.
Ninja Run. Oh, I see. Not just run, Ninja Run. You press one button and he just does everything by himself. Incredible.
I think Arrow may be
While in
busy
motion with the
tonight,
ninja
so
run,
she's not online.
Swinging your blade while dashing, for example, or striking your foes with a slice.
Yeah, I'm glad I am as well, Shan!
I have a feeling I'm I have a feeling I'm going to have a bad time with this game. That's the vibe I get.
Just don't pick hard like Arrow did and you'll be fine.
Didn't. Pick normal.
Arrow loves just fucking like the worst difficulty and just sticking with it. Arrow
is this
the challenge
Raiden?
gamer.
He's like old in this game, if that's him.
That's a pretty mean thing to say about Raiden.
Well, look at him.
Let's run a basic battle diagram.
Elena,
I mean, it did a game where Snake is
All
old.
the enemies that appear.
You don't need to just point out he's in the room.
String light and strong hits together
Yeah,
to
sexy
perform
deal.
combination attacks.
I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, it just stutters.
Oh, getting stutters in the beginning.
Yeah.
Cool. Are the graphic settings available from the menu?
One sec, I can just close Discord.
All offense, however. You also need to protect yourself. First, follow the direction of the enemy's attack. Parry those attacks by executing light attacks of your own in the same direction.
I don't know what that
This is
means.
How you parry. It is the keystone of your defense.
How do I know what direction an enemy attack is?
Okay, if you need help, I can explain things in better speed.
I mean, this works well enough.
I like to imagine
Draw foes in
if you
close
slap
as possible
Raiden's ass,
and
it'd
parry
make
their
the sound
blows to leave
of
them
like a
exposed to
fucking
counterattack.
church bell.
From your perspective, it will appear as if the enemy is frozen in time, or at least moving very slowly. This is the perfect opportunity for you to
Wow,
carefully
Elena, you were
aim
just
your strike,
wailing on that
then
fucker.
slice your foe apart. Keep in mind, even you will not
Oh,
be able
I'm
to parry
barely
every
audible,
type of
apparently.
attack. Watch your foe's movements carefully.
You're louder than I am. On the volume.
Yeah, Shan saying I'm barely audible.
Well, you're like maxed out.
It's like yesterday, I know.
Your volume is like I can't make you any louder in OBS. You're in the red zone. But thanks for the subscription. Somebody subscribed.
Okay, I have a theory.
Yeah.
I think my microphone is pointing away from me, so even if I was loud, I may be low quality. Like, you know, it's hearing the echoes of me, not the true me.
Oh.
Hopefully this is better.
3 years. We've come so far in just 3 short years.
I turned the volume like really low on this game. Is it still too loud?
The will of a strong people.
Let me have a little listen to the stream at my own risk. God, my audio quality's so bad. Why?
Very able advisor.
You sound fine to me.
Your team deserves credit as well, Mr. Lightning Bolt.
Just doing
Is that his last name?
Oh, it all sounds fine.
Raiden
Sounds
Lightning
relatively
Bolt?
I
fine to
must
me.
admit, I once thought of groups like yours as
Like, except for the fact that my quality's
enablers of war.
shit straight from an asshole.
You sound the
Things are
same
fine.
as normal, Biss. What do you mean your quality is
Order has
bad?
returned sooner than expected.
I just like this and the last stream I was on with Arrow. It's like when I come out of Discord, I sound like poop.
You sound fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe it's just because like I'm less quality than a person with a native mic is, and I've never noticed this
Well,
before.
the security can mean many things.
Never mind, maybe I'm imagining it.
There's a saying I like. One sword keeps another in the sheath.
What?
Sometimes the threat of violence alone
I wish this would
is
get a
deterrent.
Switch port. Then I could
Sometimes
force
by
feed it to
taking
the
a
baby.
life, others can be preserved.
That's a sentence people are not going to understand out of
It's the
context.
code the samurai lived
I
by.
can force feed it to the baby.
A soldier and a philosopher. You are full of surprises, Mr. Lightning Bolt.
I could say the same about you,
How
Mr.
ironic.
His
They
name
make
is
their
Raiden
cartridges-
Lightning Bolt.
What is happening?
Someone's blocking the lead vehicle. Hold on.
I mean, there's a whole other lane there.
Oh, well, it's because Raiden is Japanese for thunder and lightning, I think, or something like that.
Adage
Or
Door
Japanese
says,
for
God, a Metal Gear
thunder
Rising
gods.
Switch port would be amazing.
I said clear the road! We're authorized to use force if you do!
Why has everybody got, like, mechanical stuff on their faces? Well, he's dead, I think. That looks pretty dead to me. On a scale of 1 to dead, I think that's a dead.
Oh, is he alive?
Pretty sure he's not.
But
Like,
I think he's dead.
I mean, I'm not always sure of things, but the fact that that guy's dead, I'm pretty sure on.
So what you're saying is that the only thing you know for real
Why
is that blood was shed. He is fucking goddamn dead.
I just got that guy in half. Did you see that?
Courtney, what is happening?
We got hit, sir.
You guys see that? It was pretty cool, right?
Exit comes up unaffiliated.
Notify all checkpoints. Get on money.
I love this shit-eating grin. It's great.
Well, I felt that get shot because my controller vibrated. Real good.
I love control vibration. This game every game. Shan is having an assgasm. That was a really bad word I just made up. Never mind. Pretend I said something less terrible.
I think the game is a bit loud, but I don't want to interrupt the cutscene to fix it right now.
That makes sense.
So just enjoy this really loud scene, everybody. This is just an action movie, isn't it? Which is...
Yeah,
That's pretty
it
much
is.
just what Metal Gear does, isn't it? Kind of more movie than game sometimes.
Yeah, this game has some nice ass.
I think it wasn't jitters that I was saying earlier. I think it was just the way it does slow motion is a bit odd. Sometimes.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you're right. They just gave him high heels, didn't they?
I hate his transparent shoulders. They piss me off. I don't like them.
Let's get this over with.
We agree the transparent shoulders look weird.
Take out those horses.
Okay, let's turn the volume down another notch. Thought this was too quiet, but
I mean, if there's one thing this game is, it's fucking loud.
You'll need to choose between light and
It's like if somebody made a game out of the Sonic Adventure title screen. Feedback appreciated on the new volume, but that would in fact make me really happy.
Take self-repair units from your foes to
I have no idea what I'm doing, but... He really swings that sword around like a maniac. I know that.
Raiden, the limo is in trouble. Get back there, ASAP. I'll add the limo to your solid down
He just rips him up. Yeah, you just press one button and he just does it. He
If
goes.
you need input, I'm right here. I am otherwise gonna let you have an organic experience. Oh, that's fucking cool. Damn. What the fuck are solitons? Oh, you know what the fuck are solitons?
I don't know.
brightest. It's on the other side of that barricade.
Well, this is just a very button
Also,
mashy
the
game.
game's still too loud.
Really? My god.
Oh, it's cutting out. Lady, can you hear me?
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, number one, I think it's too loud still.
Oh, it's down to minimum. Sick. Oh yeah, no wonder it seemed too loud. I didn't have my volume up to the point that I usually have it up. So I thought it was quieter than you were getting.
Oh, that makes sense. I wish I could.
So just like Nier Automata, this is a game where you just mash buttons and things happen. This is just silly. Look at how silly this is. This is completely silly.
Shan says this falls over
What?
a reasonable point of view.
What? I can't hear you, Bis. Uh-oh, I think we've lost Bis.
What are you doing, Riders? Get to that limo.
What limo? Do I just...
What was that?
Oh, there you are.
Can't cut through the barricade. Try the fence, huh?
What did you say?
There you are. You were gone. Oh, those guys are dead, I think. Oh, that's a Metal Gear. I recognize that.
That's AM Metal Gear. Wow, physical title drop.
Oh, because it was rising out of the ocean? That was a Metal Gear Rising.
And this is a Metal Gear you fought before in another game, so it's having its Revengeance.
Oh, that guy's dead now. The look on that guy's face as he's doing this is ridiculous. Ow. Was that guy a robot? He had like a UI that he was seeing everything through.
Don't you have a UI, Elena?
Oh.
Why?
Stop!
Okay, I'm looking that up. 1 second. Metal Gear Rising ass mod.
I want him dead.
He's got a barcode on his forehead. If you scan that barcode, what does it give you? Or is it, you scan it's like $9.99?
Unfortunately, it appears that such a mod does not exist.
A clean break from the war economy. Huh. Well,
Clean break from the war economy.
how's an honest warmonger supposed to make a living?
He's got a funny voice.
He sounds American.
Don't do it!
He sounds like literally every American who has ever lived ever. They all sound identical to this guy.
Not while he's still useful.
Oh.
So long.
Looks like a penguin.
What the fuck do you mean? Looks like a penguin.
It's got flippers.
Oh, I get. Yeah, that's fair.
They have a metal gear? Here? Ryder, take out that UMG and get after it. Catch that missile before it blows!
What?
But it does swim, so they are.
Do I have to fight this?
Flipping.
If
Gwyn, Shan, I'm going to destroy you.
if Metal Gear Raiden
First try.
can defeat a Metal Gear,
You're one of the few friends I have who I don't think I can physically destroy.
this seems futile. Is a Metal Gear just a big robot? Or is somebody piloting it?
Fucking hoofy.
Oh my god.
Was that?
I said, is a Metal Gear a big robot or is somebody piloting it? I don't remember. What?
They swapped out the hydraulic cutter for a plasma cannon.
What was that, Biss?
They need to run to dodge that plasma.
Biss's connection seems pretty bad. Oh, maybe it's my connection. Because we've lost the stream.
Cutting out a lot, by the way.
The stream pooped out. What was that,
pooped out?
Biss?
Hello?
The stream pooped out.
Oh, are you on the wrong Wi-Fi?
No. In fact, I reset it before the stream.
Oh!
It pooped out once during Pokemon. For a second.
Oh.
You always thought Metal Gear was just a big robot? See?
Isn't this a big robot? Is this a big robot?
Well, because I said, I was trying to ask you, Biss, is a Metal Gear a big robot or is somebody piloting it? I don't remember.
Okay, so Metal Gears, so Metal Gears can be piloted or they can have an AI installed, right?
Oh, okay.
The only definition of a Metal Gear, right, is that a Metal Gear has to be a walking piece of a walking machine that has the capacity to fire nukes. It doesn't have to be loaded with nukes, it just has to be capable of firing them.
I see. Well, I remember that, yeah, they were supposed to be like nuclear armament.
Yeah. The definition is pretty, and in fact, I think, yeah.
They seem a bit impractical as far as IRL.
Why?
Definitely fantasy. Well, it's like, why would you need to put nukes on this thing? Of all things you could put them on.
Elena, you ever heard of intimidation? You ever heard of intimidation?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that the nuclear warhead itself is the ultimate intimidation. Doesn't matter what you put it in.
But it's a nuclear warhead which is portable and autonomous.
I mean, they already fly.
No. Okay, so, but look at this thing, right, Elena, right? Metal Gear Ray can swim, right?
So can a boat.
And also, yeah, but this thing, a boat can't fight. Elena, it's a fucking robot dinosaur. Why the fuck is it so hard for you to understand? No, because it has the intimidation factor. Like a dinosaur can sneak. I think if I remember correctly, I think Metal Gear Rays are also stealthy when they're under the water.
Yeah, like a submarine.
But it's a submarine. Okay, so even saying that it's a submarine that can walk, it's a submarine that can walk and jump.
Seems impractical.
I'm gonna shut your garbage mouth before I come over there.
This is just fantasy.
Elena, I am going to fucking ruin your life. If I haven't already. Oh fuck, I love this bit. Oh, I
he picked up the whole damn thing. He He just runs around just wildly waving the sword all the time. It's really something.
They are not necessarily nuclear powered.
I got a B.
He's on the other side of that collapsed building.
Elena just comes up to you with a jar of a little bee in it. I got a bee.
The game gave me a B.
Oh my god, imagine that. In the year 2035, Nintendo's like, we've got a fucking 3D printer for the Nintendo Switch 4. It just prints you a bee.
I don't understand where I go.
Why don't you look at your soul? It's on Radyar.
That's what I'm looking at. Beast.
Wow, you're busting out the fucking accented eye just to dunk on me.
Yeah.
That's how I know I'm in fucking trouble.
Yeah. I got a checkpoint.
I'm proud of you, Elena.
I love how it's Metal Gear, so the first thing they have you fight is a Metal Gear.
Use your ninja van to move over obstacles.
Well, that's interesting because normally a Metal Gear is the last thing you fight.
Oh.
Do not let him out of your sight. You must catch him.
First, I expected him to jump over that, but he didn't. This looks really silly in like if you imagine this is what's really in the sequence of events. He like gets up here and then he just starts running in circles. He's like, what do I do? I can't, gate, which is what I'm feeling right now, but it seems silly for Raiden to be doing it, like stopped by a gate.
You know, what could Elena?
Oh yeah.
What, please, did you figure it out?
Yeah. He didn't tell me. He didn't remind me that I can hit things.
It has it on screen! It has run, dash, and slide written on screen.
It does not. What?
It disappeared the second I said that. It was on screen, though. The entire time.
I never saw it. Never once did I see that.
Elena, how would you feel if I came to your house with a damn UG that still worked?
With a what?
A damn UMG that still worked.
UMG?
I think it stands for unmanned gear.
I see.
Or is it just UG? Unmanned gear.
Undead Metal Gear, that's what it stands for.
Great. Thanks.
Yeah, U for undead, M for metal, and G for gear.
Use blade mode to take down those heavy missiles.
I fucking love this game. This game defined an era of my life.
This part just seems silly to me.
Well, you know what?
It's a very silly game.
I mean, like, I like things that are silly and self-serious at the same time. Like, I unironically like not necessarily the entire thing, but parts of Shadow the Hedgehog story. Do you remember me gushing to you about one of the endings, like, a couple nights ago?
Yeah.
This is, like, the other side of Shadow the Hedgehog. Shadow the Hedgehog went from less serious to serious and edgy. This approached from the other direction, but got to the same place.
Taking something serious and edgy and making it sillier? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is silly.
Well,
this is that Metal Gear Solid remake stuff. I forget what that one was called.
Look at him fucking go! I love this. It's so
We just
great.
watched the third Hobbit movie last night, and there's a part where Legolas does exactly that with like a falling bridge. It was
that's
ridiculous.
beautiful. Lego ass.
It's called The Hobbit, but that third one really has little to do with the Hobbit himself.
It's actually, they should have just called it Lord of the Rings -3, -2, and -1.
What happened? What is going on? Dragon, answer
And then released a companion movie that ties them together called Lord of the Rings 0. Oh my god, I can't believe you're fucking dead. You just got fucked. You just got fucking decimated.
Yeah.
They put you in Audacity.
Reminds me of the QuickTime failures in Wonderful 101.
I mean, yeah, it's in the same genre and by the same company.
What is going on? Dragon, answer me! Dragon!
I think they might have also had the same director. I'm not 100% on that though.
You ever seen Legless Lego Legolas?
No! And I don't want to.
Dragon, respond! Dragon!
Well, this is
If you
going
ever
well.
show that to... The fucking fail screen is so funny on this one.
He's not even standing on anything. What the heck are you doing, Ryan? How? It's making me think of Devil May Cry, but with robots instead of demons.
Does Legolas is Legolas a girl with a big ass?
No.
Legolas ass. Oh my god.
Legolas
That'd
is
be
the
beautiful.
he's the elf guy from Lord of the Rings, and he was also in The Hobbit. I don't know if he was originally in The Hobbit or if they just brought him back in for the movie version.
What if they cancelled The Hobbit and just made a new movie called The
He
Hobbit?
keeps making that face. Hey, it looks like the troll face.
Maybe he's a troll.
That's the
like
living
that.
embodiment of the troll face. Is that guy?
Did it ever occur to you that he may just be a troll?
I mean, maybe.
Raiden fucking drifts. I love
God,
this
he
game.
just does it. This is
does
so
it.
far away from any other Metal Gear thing I've ever seen, in terms of like the tone and like what the character like. This is like the Metal Gear Solid remake, like ratcheted up to 10. Like it's like that style, but just like even more.
I think that there is an important distinction though, which I will explain later. Put a footnote in this for me. I'll get back to it.
I won't be needing my little shield here any longer. Stop!
Ow.
What about all the good things war has done for us? Why don't we ever hear speeches about that? Jobs, technology, a common purpose?
A barcode on my forehead.
Right. Stop him.
You ain't listening. Mind if I got in? All we're saying, give war a chance!
Wow. He thought he was so clever saying that.
No!
I mean, look at his face.
He is in fact a bastard man.
Like how you could have just pushed him off the train and it would have had the same effect. But he had to be dramatic and stab him first and throw him off the train.
Yeah. To be fair, you could probably survive falling off a train. Would it be likely? No, but you could do it. People survive falling. In fact, people survive.
I mean, you could survive getting stabbed like that too. Not likely, but you could.
Yeah, but both at the same time, you're fucked. You get impaled, you're fine. You fall off a train, you're fine. You get impaled and fall off a train, you're done.
You die. You fall off a train 5 times, you're addicted.
Don't be shy.
I knew you were gonna do this, and I set it up anyway. Oh, is one of my favorite songs playing? Let me get them pumped up. Oh yeah, the instrumental of one of my favorite songs from this game is playing.
And not half bad. Still.
How was it making sparks like that when neither of them was moving?
You've seen Metal Gear. You've seen Metal Gear Solid 2, right?
Like something.
Yeah.
Do you know what a high frequency blade is?
No.
They were established
Just like
there,
a couple
I think.
of years ago, I saw. Remember that was when the squeeze my hog thing came from.
Well, basically, it's established in that one or for one or the other. That, like, in the Metal Gear world, they have, like, a way of, like, making swords powered up somehow. And I think it involves them vibrating very quickly on a subatomic level.
Seems like this
or
is a battle
something.
you're supposed to lose.
You deny your weapon its purpose.
How?
It yearns to bathe in the blood of your enemies, but you hold it back. No.
My sword is a tool of justice.
How? Fire. Oh my god. He's just getting skrunked up. This is not a good day for Raiden.
Episode 1. Raiden gets cut. I need to stop saying that fucking word.
Thanks, Vince.
Are you all right?
I don't think all right is exactly what I would describe Raiden as right now.
I love how Raiden's response to getting his arm cut off is "Shit, not again." I know a lot of people say that they don't like his characterization in this game. I fucking love it. But like, I have less attachment to the rest of the Metal Gear series, so I can just appreciate this as its own
To
thing.
a sword fight. It's over.
Can I just mention, by the way, that there's something, okay, so, actually I'll mention it in a minute when I bring up the rest of the stuff.
Lucky devil.
I mean, they had to make the sword special somehow, because to explain that how swords are effective in a world where you've just got guns. Right?
He said kept you waiting, huh? That's the Metal Gear line!
It's the Kid Icarus Uprising line.
Oh, fuck. Kid Icarus is Snake.
That's the first line of Kid Icarus Uprising is Pit goes, "Sorry to keep you waiting."
Fucking smug piece of shit. Hasn't had a game in 65 million years.
Down you go.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Flash.
I'm afraid that he will never get another game again either.
I think they don't need one. Like, I'm gonna make a real hot take here, right? When Raiden, when Sakurai, there's a big difference between those two people. When Sakurai was like, well, if in 30 years somebody wants to make another Kid Icarus game, that's fine. When he said that, I think he was right. Like, Uprising has so much stuff in it. It's basically like an entire trilogy in one game. We don't need more Kid. Like, we need Uprising ported, but
yeah,
other than
that's
that,
what I was gonna say. But I would like to, like, when I say that, I mean I would like to, I would like to see that game again.
yeah.
Combat rank B. I got 2 Bs. It's 2B.
Nice reference. Nice reference.
I got an achievement.
You got an achievement?
I got an achievement.
Unlocked.
I got an achievement.
Oh, pet. Has anybody ever told you you're a cutiness?
No.
Well, too bad you are.
No.
You're cute.
No.
You're cute. Let's make a poll in chat.
So far, so good. I've got a clean visual.
A direct feed to your optic now. Yes, I should hope so, huh? I mean, how does it feel to fly like a bird?
Like a bird strapped to a remote control rocket.
We will get you in safely, Tovarich. Just relax and enjoy.
Now he's Tovarich?
Right.
Can you hear me, Raiden?
Doctor.
Tavares is Russian.
Doctor.
New body. 1. Seizing nano repair units from your foes. And 2.
Absorbing their electrolytes. I got it.
Yes, enemy cyborgs should provide plenty of MCFC electrolytes once you slice them open and extract
Okay,
their
no
fluids.
additional votes allowed. Duration 10 minutes. Let's have this poll going.
And their left hands.
Start poll.
Excuse me?
The combat data stored on holographic memory, typically located in the left hand. That data is very valuable.
Why is it located in the left hand?
To offer you upgrades and services in exchange for it.
How generous.
I agree, Shan.
Lieber Kapitalismus. Had the war come down a few years earlier, I would have a Nobel Prize on my shelf.
There, I see land.
3 mics out and closing. No activity at the airbase. Looks like we don't need to worry about interceptors.
Great. Then we have time for a quick briefing.
I know you miss me, Kev, but I've been all over the materials.
That's what you said before Montenegro. Look, just humor me, buddy. Objectives, of course, are enter Abkhazia, neutralize the terrorists, and restore
It would
the
have been
rightful
great.
government, or
It would also be great if this game had more of a modding
The
scene.
cabinet have been killed, and a military junta's been established. The terrorists brainjacked all the high-ranking officers, and their cyborgs.
This game is getting close to 10 years old.
The few leaders who have survived have no way of openly opposing
Don't
the
say that.
That's why they called us.
Andrei Dolcev, leader of the
It's closer to 10 than to not.
Oh, my stop.
last year's terror spree in Georgia. And his arms supplier, none other than Desperado Enforcement LLC.
Nobody's here. Maybe I should send the stream announcement out again.
It's
It's just us and Shane.
They could destabilize the entire region.
Just us
All
and
the
Shane.
jet stream sand. Believe you've met.
The only problem I see is that nickname.
I've
I'll
got
put
my
in.
enhancements this
Yeah.
time. He won't be an issue. He may not even be in country, but keep an eye out, Justin.
Keep an eye out, Justin.
Sorry.
Who's Justin?
Ready for insertion.
Standard insertion procedures. Is this the standard insertion procedure?
It's a good question, Elena.
Oh, he looks a lot fancier now. Love how extra it is for them to make like a whole design of him that they use for like one level of the game.
That's actually his design from Metal Gear Solid 4.
Oh well, just what I
Just for
know.
continuity. You know what really bumpers me about this game?
Yeah.
So you know the design you're seeing now?
Yeah. Oh, Sasha's here.
So this is the design that he was always intended to have for most of the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
But originally this was going to be a prequel to 4. So originally the design you had in the first level was supposed to be an upgrade on this, which feels wrong.
Oh. I guess they realized that felt wrong. They realized this is the cooler one.
Also, fun factoid here, right? I forgot the factoid.
Good, thanks.
No problem. Okay, so this game, the localizers were cowards, right?
Oh.
The Japanese, so there's a thing that other Metal Gear games established, right? And the Japanese version of this sticks with it, right? But not the Western version. In the original version of this game, all the blood from cyborgs was all white. They all had white blood. But they were worried that this game wouldn't be violent enough for Americans without red blood.
Well, yeah, usually changing the blood color is like a way to like tone it down.
Well, I don't know, like, I get that's the case, but in the Metal Gear universe it's established that, like, white blood is, like, the artificial stuff that's just better.
What enterprising soldier of fortune could resist? And cyborgs are still human. Real thinking people.
Also, it was used to establish homoeroticism between Raiden and another character in 4.
I think I've heard that, like, it seems like it would be theoretically possible to, like, make better, like, more efficient blood for humans. Somehow. I know, apparently it's more, like, apparently your heart is not very efficient, and there are some cases where, people get, like, what's the word, prosthetics? I guess it is, technically, to make their blood flow continuously if they have, like, certain heart problems.
Oh.
And apparently that's actually more efficient to just have your blood continuously moving instead of pumping.
That makes sense, doesn't it?
But in the cases where people have had to have it, it doesn't. Like, it's the trade-off is that, like, they have other problems that, like, means they don't really get to use the benefits.
Like, it can't respond to stimuli the way a real heart would.
It's a bit cold, right?
That's probably part of it, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could make it flow faster.
I don't think the cyborgs poop, Shan. Like, it's established that Raiden is powered up by electrolytes, so I assume... Well, I mean, like, okay, so most of these cyborgs are just brains in robots, basically.
I gotta see. Why can I not move? Oh, there we go. Gotta move the camera, but... Head to the indicated waypoint. It's like 3 feet away. There's that good old Metal Gear call sound.
Clear. No one in sight.
Good. Let's recap the rules you set. As I said, the enemy's HQ is in the refinery along the coastline. Dolzaev has been spotted there using satellite photography. Also on site, Mistral, a desperado captain.
So I go through the city, cross the bridge into the old town, then head down to the rear of the refinery.
Still, I think they anticipate us. They will probably have a grand reception awaiting you at the old city. Do not let your guard down.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I had a couple things I wanted to mention on stream today. One is, I'd heard this before, but I'd forgotten about it. Was that, modern bicycles, as they are now, were originally invented as safety bicycles. That's what they were called originally. Because, you know, before that, the only bikes were the ones with the really big front wheel.
Oh, the penny farthing.
Yeah, and at the time, when they first made safety bicycles, those were just then referred to as ordinary bicycles. Can you imagine a world where the bikes with the really big wheels are called ordinary bicycles?
Yeah, I agree, Shan. The shoulder pads are now a quadrillion times better.
But yeah, bikes, Bikes actually then became much more popular because of the quote-unquote safety bicycle, though. So that's why that's now what a bike just is. Because those were kind of just a lot better.
Raiden, take that main thoroughfare. You can use augment mode to see where the enemy is located. Your body analyzes radar and IR data to construct your AR display. Some civilians are still in the city. That is not good.
Toggle AR display.
That makes sense, Shen.
It'd be fun if I had some guns, and this wasn't all just melee. So I could like take out these guys from far away.
Can we just kill them? It'll be easier. We're supposed to have driven them all away already. So, self-defense, right?
I mean, they have guns.
Yeah, because they're fucking losers.
Well, I guess
They
he
have
died.
no style.
I tried my best, but that guy blew him up.
Oh, rest in peace.
He
Okay,
got
so
cut by the
Elena,
rocket, I think.
So, given the fact that you're worried that this game is going to be a troubling experience, right?
It's gonna be a what?
Because you were worried about this game, right? If you go too long without... Okay, so I'm going to try and be, like, careful on the hints, right? Or, like, advice. But if you get, like, spun-bust somewhere, I probably will give you a tip if you're alright with it.
What are you doing here? This area is off limits. What? No, I'm not doing anything. Can we just kill him? It'll be easier.
Just establishing the parameters first and making sure it's fine.
Self-defense, right? Easy.
Gotta get up to that guy with the rocket. Only one person voted in your poll, Bis.
Yeah, it was me.
Oh. Great.
I think just the issue is, like, the only other person here was Shan, and Shan's, like, on TV.
They just explode.
He is scared to death, Raiden. Let him know he is safe.
Oh, we saved him this time.
Hey, Elena.
Yeah.
Never mind, doesn't matter.
That went much better.
I will not forget this.
Oh yeah, I was gonna mention, you know how Raiden has has like a bandage over his eye now,
Yeah.
right?
Makes me think of 2B.
So that... Okay, so that's interesting. That bandage canonically can see.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it reminds me of 2B.
Yeah, and
Because
then
of
the
that.
2B thing is a reference to this, I believe.
Ah. Can't believe Nier Automata is just a big reference.
Can't believe Sasha got fucking microwaved.
Sasha, the microwave's not for people.
It's the first gecko of the game!
Oops.
Everybody geckos in chat. I don't know what that... Whatever emoji you think is the most gecko-like. Put it in chat! Oh god, Elena.
Wanna become famous? Wanna become banned from my chat?
Fame ain't all it's cracked up to be, Sasha. Seriously, I wouldn't recommend it.
I have no clue what I'm doing.
Okay, so, do you want me to just give you some tips?
No.
Okay, so never mind then. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I'm doing what the game told me to, which is just press buttons.
Okay.
I mean, you don't have a dodge, so like, it's just stand there and press buttons.
No, it fucking isn't.
There's nothing else I can do.
Elena, do you remember the
In fact, you have a stand there button.
Do you remember when we talked about... Do you remember when the tutorial talked about parrying?
Yeah, but it didn't make any sense. So I just press buttons.
What
do you mean? It said push the stick in the direct, but when you push the stick, you just turn the camera.
Okay, so
and
you know
how do you know what
Smash
direction?
Brothers, you know how in Smash Brothers you press a direction and hold A to a smash attack, right?
Yeah, but that's in 2D.
Okay, now listen. When something's about to attack you, right? Point in the direction it is and press the light attack button at the same time.
Which one's the light attack button?
Y, I believe. I don't know. I think it's...
Yeah, but
or maybe it's X?
This doesn't make... None of this makes any sense to me. What do you mean in the direction of them? Like, it's in 3 dimensions. The direction doesn't mean anything.
Imagine there was a clock under Raiden's feet and 12 o'clock was in where the screen is, right? Where the screen is pointing. Press in the direction that the enemy is from Raiden.
That's just in front of you.
Well, no, because if you press to the right,
I give up. I'm just gonna press buttons and hope for the best.
No,
This doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand.
Okay, so if something's directly forward,
I managed to get through all of Nier Automata, and I didn't understand the combat in that game.
Yeah, because Nier Automata has stats, so you can just grind and then be fine. You're doing it sometimes by accident, but then you cancel out of it because you're just mashing.
You have said words to me and they didn't make any sense. Well, this time I somehow just instantly killed the big robot.
Oh, also, by the way, I just mentioning things that I think you've maybe just, not, noticed or remembered. When things are glowing blue, the stand-in place button is more relevant to them.
Well, I've never seen anything glow blue.
What about, 5 seconds ago?
I didn't see anything glow blue.
Also, the stand-in place button becomes more useful if there's a half a second of slow-mo.
I mean, how am I supposed to notice that either? Like, I don't notice anything. It's just a bunch of nonsense.
I'm pretty sure, a lot of this is explicitly said.
Well, I know it was, but I don't know, in practice, I don't never notice anything. I don't know how I'm supposed to notice. It's all so fast and just chaotic. I need to be I need to be a cyborg in real life to play this game properly, apparently.
No, it's not as complicated as it first sounds.
Yeah, right.
No, it's not that bad.
I have problems with, pressing buttons fast. No, I'm being able to, press stuff quickly and with good timing. And if this game is going to be entirely about that, then I'm gonna have a bad time. Like Wonderful 101, I never figured out the combat in that game. And yet I beat it.
Wonderful 101 is more complicated than this.
It doesn't seem like it so far.
No, Wonderful 101 is a lot more complicated. I mean, you've managed to fudge your way this far. I'm just trying to drip feed you information.
I mean, the game already told me it. You didn't tell me anything I didn't know.
What? Okay, I would recommend.
I had just already given up on it because.
Why are you so
Because I don't get. It didn't give me a chance to figure out what it means or what it's talking about. It's just like, there you go. We told you once. Good luck.
I mean, you can figure things out.
I mean, this is how I am with fighting games. Is I just press buttons and hope for the best because I don't
You
understand.
got better than that at Smash. You're more nuanced of Smash now.
Yeah, right.
You fucking are! I
just do the same 3 moves over and over with Min Min and hope for the best.
That's what I fucking do! As fucking Daisy! And I play this game. I can play this game. It's not like we are entirely equal in our ability to figure out shit. I just think that you don't have any confidence in yourself.
You don't.
Yeah, it said stuff during the tutorial.
What's the meaning?
That's what I was talking about, Shane.
Oh my god, Arrow, you know how I said Arrow was playing this on hard?
Yeah.
This boss took her like fucking half an hour, I think.
He caught it in the high heel.
That's it? Pretty simple thinking for such a mighty intellect.
I may analyze orders, but I may not disobey them. Should I disobey a direct order, my memory would be wiped. I must destroy you.
What good is an intellect if you can't use it?
Your taunting is pointless. Exterminate.
It's Omega.
It's Omega?
He said
Did he say
exterminate.
another? Oh yeah, okay, it's Omega. It's Omega's persona.
Defeat the Blade Wolf.
The Wolf.
If there's ever anything blue, I haven't seen it.
Is that a Ford car from the 2000s? Holy shit! Everybody 2000s Ford car over there!
Did I...
2000s Ford car!
Bis, what is wrong with you?
2000s Ford car!
Bis... What? What? Are you okay? Have you broken?
2000s Ford car? Like, they don't have the Ford logo on it, that's definitely what it is. Look, it's over there, it's cute, and it's round. It has 4 seats. 5 doors, I hate the terminology 5 doors, but there it is. In all of its fucking glory. My nana owned 2 of those cars. I don't know, I think it's supposed to be pronounced car. It's like pronounced, it's like, you know, it's like they spelled car, but it's like car. K-A. I used to call it a Ford KA because it was less confusing. But that's not what it's supposed to be called. I'm gonna honor the brand intention. It's the Ford car over there.
Okay, this fight...
It's on the road.
Like, even thinking about the stuff that I'm supposed to be doing, I don't understand this fight even remotely.
Okay, so Elena, right? There's just, like, there's one thing which is gonna make all the difference, right? Just...
Because I can't
just
dodge.
Yeah, well, that's because it's a game
Just
about
try
parrying.
what?
The parry, just
I don't understand the parry!
Just... okay, so imagine you... Okay, so... Try to move in the direction of the thing you're blocking and press the light attack button at the same time.
I don't... What? When? Where? How? Why? I can't even see it half the time. What do you mean move towards it? I
also, I think there's a lock-on button.
I have to move towards it to fight it. How is parrying different than just fighting it normally? Like, I'm always pushing the stick towards what I'm fighting. I don't... Because otherwise, how do I fight it?
Yeah, but if when you see something about to attack, let go of the stick, then re-push it in the direction of the thing and press light attack at the same time, then you will, like, parry the thing.
You will die.
I don't get it.
Just, like, literally,
This doesn't make any sense.
I told you the exact
I don't know what
press.
any of it means. I'm pushing the stick towards it. I don't get it.
No, it's like Smash Brothers. You have to press it at the same time you press the button. When it's attacking you.
But how do I know when it's attacking me?
By looking at it.
Well,
like when something's like when a projectile
I don't want to
is
play
like
this game anymore.
I should have maybe seen this guy.
I told you. I was like, I think I'm going to have a bad time with this game. Let's see.
You're self-fulfilling prophecying yourself.
Well, I know what kind of a game it is, and I know how I am. Like, I was making an accurate prediction.
You will die.
Do you ever do the fucking dodge roll in Breath of the Wild that gives you bullet time?
No. I didn't know. What? There's a dodge roll? In Breath of the Wild?
High? Yes! There's a dodge roll in Breath of the Wild!
I do not remember that.
Well, I don't remember there's a roll, but it's a dodge, and if you dodge as you're being attacked, you have iframes, and it goes into bullet time.
I do not remember that.
You beat Breath of the Wild without knowing that?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I mean, I guess it's a very open-ended game. You might have just used long distance a lot of the time to get out of that.
Yeah, I don't remember that one bit.
There is a dodge in this, I think, but you have to buy it, and it's not very good. It's a supplement.
Yeah, Bis, I'm not learning anything or doing any better here. I don't...
Okay, so you might want to try using the lock-on thing. It's like Zelda lock-on, it's a shoulder button, I'm pretty sure. Just because then you at least see the Bingus all the time.
I'm pressing all the buttons and it's not locking on it. And I don't know which button is the light attack button.
So the light attack button, if you use it normally, the light attack button is the one where you attack with your hands. The legs are the heavy attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you told me the wrong button. You told me Y. That's what I was pressing, and then I switched to X, and that seems to be correct.
I said Y or X. I don't fucking know.
You only said Y.
My PC. I said Y or X at one point.
No, you only said Y. I was listening.
We're gonna watch the VOD, and I'm gonna have said X at some point, and you're gonna feel very silly.
I only heard Y.
Okay. It's been. Elena, my PC can't run this game anymore. Okay, it's been years. I miss it. My PC's bad, just don't bully me, okay? I don't even know, I'm not used, it's not like a GameCube controller where all the buttons are different shapes. The Xbox controller, all the buttons are the same. You are at the very least accidentally parrying most of the time now.
Oh. I
Like
still
the
don't want
thing
to play
where
this game. I'm very done with this game.
I am a little bit spub and brizzle, Shan.
This just isn't my kind of game. I don't like this kind of combat where you have to think.
You know what, honey? I was about to, like, interject and say think, but you just went there before I could.
Because I'm bad at pressing buttons quickly, and I'm even slower at it when I'm having to think about what I'm doing. So this just isn't my kind of combat.
I mean, you've had no trouble up until, like, the first boss, so, like... And even then, it's like, we've been here for only, like, 5 minutes, it's, like, fine.
I'm not enjoying any of this, though, is the thing. This isn't fun.
You're psyching yourself out, let's chill.
It doesn't feel good, this game.
Well, I am done streaming then.
What?
Well, you don't want to do it, so just not fucking do it.
Well, I mean, we haven't been streaming for very long. I gotta give people a properly length video.
I mean, I just can't win.
Properly length
Either,
stream.
like, I just feel like I can't win with our streams anymore. There's like nothing
What?
that we both want to do.
Well, I mean, I don't know why you thought, like,
I thought,
because you know how Wonderful 101 went, and you know how I was with Nier.
You encouraged me to finish Wonderful 101 with you. I was like, I'm done with it. And you're like, no, let's keep playing. I may not be appreciating on the same level you do, but I still enjoy it and want to play it. So that's not.
Well, I mean, that game felt better to play. Like, I didn't. Like, this one, it's just not.
I think
I don't get it.
I think it's interesting you're saying that because Wonderful 101 has a reputation for being obtuse and hard to learn, and this doesn't.
I mean, I still feel like I didn't really figure out that game, but it like I made it through it. Like this one, like I complained a little bit about how it gave it to me, but I think at this point I would prefer the game just give it to me than do this to me. Like this is the opposite. This is the complete opposite end of the spectrum of the game just giving it to me. This is the game like is
you
like
have infinite.
You gotta be.
Respawn. You have infinite respawn.
Yeah, but in Wonderful 101 you have infinite respawns, and the enemy still retains the damage you did to them.
Oh. Strapping.
Huh? And also was basically like it gave you checkpoints. Checkpoints? Who's ever heard of those? This makes no sense to me.
Well, I tried saying stuff and you just sort of rejected the information. So.
I didn't! I just told you that it didn't make sense, and it's still not making sense. I'm trying. Like, this is me trying with all of my might to do the stuff I'm supposed to be doing.
I think you're working harder, not smarter.
Well, I don't know what that means either.
I don't know, it's like it doesn't matter really, does it? Like, it's not worth me saying.
What is this, Mortal Kombat?
Oh look, Elena, you stumbled across that mechanic after the tutorial was like an hour ago. Okay, not an hour ago, it's an exaggeration.
Oh.
Now you're fucking doing it! Elena, you did something twice in a row!
I
You
don't know how I did that. I don't know what I'm doing or how I did it.
I think you did I don't know, I don't believe that. You did something once and then for the first time and then immediately retracing it.
Well, I got lucky.
You don't get okay, whatever then.
I don't know what I'm doing. I still don't know what parrying is or how to do it exactly.
I literally don't know how I could explain it in any more simple terms.
Well, because I don't know when the opponent is attacking.
Well, when there's a projectile literally just about to hit you, or when they're like, you know when something attacks, it doesn't just instantly create the hitbox, it winds up.
Oh, not
like
this thing again.
Yeah, the Ford cart is in fact dead. Oh, it's the gecko! Gecko number 3 of the game.
I don't think this is gonna happen.
I mean, that's fine, let's just not stream this.
It's gonna take me like 5 streams just to figure out how to play this battle.
It's not gonna take you 5 fucking streams.
I'm certainly not gonna finish it today, at this rate. Like, look at this. I'm trying to parry it. I'm trying to hit that button, and I'm trying to like push the stick towards it. It's not happening now. Like, I think it's been happening before, but now it... What am I...
Okay, I'm gonna be real here, right?
I'm trying to like time it and like figure out how to do it. It's just it happens at complete random.
I am gonna be entirely honest with you, right?
Yeah?
It is not my job to argue against you here.
I'm trying. I'm seriously trying to figure out this game.
I know, and I'm just
It's just I don't see how I'm gonna do it.
Well, then you can't do it then.
Well, that's not very encouraging.
Well, fuck off. You're not being very encouraging to yourself. It's not my job to take all the negative things you say and then flip them back around and give them back to you. What? If you're not willing to put some belief in yourself,
well, I mean, you're always saying that you don't want to be the villain of the stream.
Now I'm the villain now. Fuck it.
Oh.
fucking I don't care.
Sasha likes to be the villain.
I guess I'm not mean the villain, I'm just saying, like, it's not villainous to say, well, you know what, you can't play it, let's just not play it then. I would probably be more filling the villain role if I tried to force you to keep playing. So I'm not doing it.
It's just I don't know why I'm not getting. You're acting like it's so simple, and I'm just a big butthead that I can't figure it out.
Okay, do I have to draw a diagram? Okay, I just feel like you're kind of like stumbling yourself, and that makes
I'm
it hard
pressing the stick and I'm pressing the button at the same time, and nothing happens. And he's coming at me. Isn't that everything that I'm supposed to do? But it doesn't. He's coming at me. I press the stick towards him. I press the button at the same time. Okay, that time it worked. I didn't do anything different. I don't know why it worked that time, but not the others.
Well, you did do something different.
Okay, that time it didn't. Slicing them up.
Backup required.
Also, the stand-in-place thing is not useful by default, for the record.
What, so I'm wasting it?
Yeah, you are, in fact. Since, like, it's best.
Well, you told me to you told me to parry them and then use it. That's what I was.
No,
I was parrying them and then using it.
What? I did not say that.
You told me that was the sequence, is that you parry them and then you go into the stand-in-place mode.
I didn't. No, I said go into the stand-in-place mode if something glows blue, or if you have like half a second of slow mo.
Yeah, which happens after you parry them, right?
I think there's like a lag frame to emphasize it, but it's like different than like the other slow-mo when you hit something.
I don't...
Also, you have them down to like half health, and you're on full health, and you have full meter.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. They can kill me like in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, but every time they summon enemies, you can do the thingamajig where you get the thingamajig.
I don't know how to do that.
You.
It just happens sometimes.
You've been managing to do it though.
I mean, it gives me button prompts. And when those button prompts happen, then I figure it out. Also, I can't parry him anymore. I did it a few times. I thought I had it down. Apparently, I just don't. And it's just luck.
It is not luck. From an objective point of view, it is not luck.
Well, then how come I just do it at random then? How come it happens completely at random?
You will die. You will die.
I'm not. I guess I'm just not bothered arguing.
I see. I'm trying to parry. It's not happening this time. Well, I don't get it. I'm trying to do everything I've been told by Bis and by the game.
You will die. You will die.
Do you want to just stop?
Well, I'm trying. I'm really trying.
Then maybe it's just not healthy for you and you should just not play.
I mean, you bought me this game.
Yeah, whatever, I have a load of money to waste, who cares?
I feel bad not playing it.
Don't feel bad,
I'm obligated now.
You are not obligated. You are, in fact, choosing to do this right now.
Well, then you would have wasted money.
Who fucking cares? Sometimes it's worth spending money to try something.
I will open
I mean,
If you
now you're
waste-
saying it's not worth it to try. Because I keep saying I'm trying, and then you're like, well, maybe you shouldn't.
Yeah, but it's like, what's the point of trying if it's just making you suffer and you're upset?
But why would they make it so? Why would they give you such a trial by fire to begin the game with? Why wouldn't they give you more time to figure out how to do this? Like this is like this boss has like multiple phases and multiple enemies to fight, and it's just like I don't know how they expect a beginner to do this.
I mean, this isn't the first time you fought.
This is like the first real fight where you actually have to do anything.
Okay.
Right? Like, I didn't have to think
No.
before this point.
No.
Like, shouldn't they have done more where you have to think before now?
What's wrong? Come on, buddy.
Yeah, whatever.
Write it? Write it!
Like, make you think a little bit instead of a lot a bit immediately? I still haven't figured out what the lock-on button is.
I think it's just on the shoulders. Let me look at this. I'll Google it. It'll just make it easier.
Just to do this. Oh. I'm surprised that you didn't think that this was going to happen. It's like I think you would know how I am by now. It's like I expected this, knowing the little I did about what kind of a game this was.
R2/RB is the lock-on button.
Oh, I guess that is the lock-on. Because it wasn't like putting it in the middle of the screen, so I couldn't tell it was doing anything.
The little icon on the enemy changes, but I guess that's maybe like, I don't know, it's not like a Zelda game where it goes and then like FOV changes and like it starts doing it.
And Navi goes,
and yeah, Navi starts violently twerking in the middle of the screen. You can't tell.
I can't parry anymore. I don't get it. Like it looked like I was doing parries, but I don't know. I don't.
I don't remember if it's a thing you have to buy, but I think it's A and B, and then a direction to the dodge roll. I wouldn't recommend relying on it, but don't you? I think it's A and B. I don't know. It might be something you have to buy as well.
Yeah, you don't. That doesn't happen right now.
If I had one bit, okay, so this game was quite hard for me when I started playing it, right?
I don't like
In fact,
complex combat systems very much.
I don't usually, but I got into this. This is like the first time I really got into one. I think it's good with parrying to like move it up a slot in your brain.
What?
Like, because the timing on it is like important, right? But the timing on attacking is not important. So I generally
all I'm thinking about is parrying right now. So, like, I don't know what more you want from me.
I'm just trying to throw out things that may be helpful based on my experiences, and I don't want it to be confrontational, but it just kind of is apparently becoming it.
Because you're just judging me.
I'm not judging you!
I'm being severely judged during the stream by you and everyone watching.
No, I'm just fucking judging you!
This is a very judgmental stream. Everybody knows I'm not a real gamer.
No, it's like, I don't know, it's like... I think
Everyone knows I'm bad at video games now.
No, it's not the case.
I can't do it anymore! They should have put it on its own button instead of make you move, because, like, that's also the moving button, and not just the parrying button, and moving makes you not do the parry, and I... Now we're gonna have to fight this robot I don't know how to fight. I have no health. Like, this is just impossible. I can't get past both this and that.
You are a very... I'm gonna be real here, right? You are generally a very attack-centric person. Oh, fuck! You're doing well against the gecko this time.
I still have no health. So I'm just screwed.
Oh, you remember that part at the end of the special finisher where the robot turned blue and glowed blue?
I thought that was just it dying. I'm about to explode.
I mean, well, that is partially the case, but also it's blue.
I don't remember what blue means. So it didn't mean anything to me when I saw that.
I said the standstill button is useful if there's a slow-mo second to indicate.
Oh, but I thought it was just a quick time event. I thought that I was supposed to look for that during combat, and not during quick time moments.
It even goes slow-mo when at the end of that sequence.
I thought it was just quick time. I was waiting for a button prompt. It didn't give me one.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. Like, I know you view this all as judgy, right?
Yes, you're being extremely judgmental to me right now.
I am not being judgmental!
You're like, what a big dummy you are. You saw the blue and you didn't do anything.
I'm judgmental of your attitude, right? Because you basically act like everything's impossible and there's no way and all this shit. And that, like,
they've made it impossible to play a game.
It's not.
They've made a game that nobody can ever beat.
If you just said, "Oh well, I'm having trouble with this and stuff," I'd be like, you know, more patient.
They need a game that you need to task in order to beat. It's impossible to beat if you're not a robot like Raiden is.
My problem is that you get really sassy and passive aggressive, and then I want to do the same in return.
Well, yeah, because the game designers were so passive aggressive when they made this game.
They're not passive aggressive. They made a fucking fun game for some people. And like, I just wanted to introduce you to a game I like. And if you didn't like it, that'd be fine. But you're just like, well, this is getting stupid. This is impossible. I can never do this. And you're objectively getting better. We're all viewing you getting better. You're fucking doing it better all the time, and you just don't. You just keep like. You feel put on the spot and like you're being judged, so you act out, and then I want to be judgy because then you're annoying. I do not want to be the guy. Raiden has more juice, right? Imagine if the higher up Raiden's gauge was, the fatter his ass. Think of that one, fucking Kojima.
No.
Kojima didn't work on this.
What said Kojima Productions at the beginning?
Yeah, that's like his company. Well, not even his company, his subdivision of Konami, his team. And they were, I think, like obviously they took part in this, but like he was not the director. Shannon appreciates my idea. Oh yeah, you made it Vom. Gecko Vom, hashtag Gecko Vom. Elena, would you get a pet gecko?
Yeah. Geckos are cute.
Do you like it when they moo?
I have never heard one moo.
Isn't it mooing in game right now? Oh, it's dead.
Oh. I thought you meant the real life animal, the gecko.
No. I said, would you have a pet gecko from Metal Gear?
Is that this thing that I'm fighting?
It's the thing on 2 legs.
What? Why is it called like geckos don't have 2 legs?
I don't fucking... It's not spelled the same way as normal gecko.
Oh wait, this thing has a health. I was like, how did you know it was at half health? That's what that in the corner is.
Yeah, the health meter.
I only knew my health meter was there. I mean, you know how I am with UI, especially in chaotic games.
Oh, this is coming down to the wire. It can go either way.
What do you mean stop? You don't get to tell me to stop now after all this you've put me through.
Wow, nasty. Well, rest in peace, doggo.
I did it.
The dog's fucking dead. I fucking told you could fucking do it! You didn't listen to me!
Oh.
I told you.
What would an AI know about freedom?
Shan said you're cute in chat.
Oh.
That counts as a second vote in my poll.
Well, thank you, Shan. I got a B. The game gave me a B again. Hi everybody, the game gave me a B.
Oh my fucking god. Elena, could you just admire the Ford car for me, please? No, Elena, go back.
Wait, I have a rocket launcher?
Elena, admire the Ford car. No, Elena, the Ford car.
Why are we talking about a Ford car?
No, it's a
I've
Ford
gotten into
car.
a fight, sorry.
No! Oh, there was a poll earlier, Shan, where it was just whether Elena was cute. But as the only person, like, I think I was the only person chatting via means where I could answer it.
Ooh, I destroyed his shield. There we go, healed.
Oh! See, now you're fucking cooking with piss.
What? I can do it on this tank? The tank turned blue. Well, yep, I blew it up. Well, just for extra measure, I blow up the tank.
Fucking tank, get wrecked.
Is this it? This burning car here? This burning wreckage? It's got a turtle on the back of it.
It's
oh wait, no, it's just a square.
One. It's the cute, round, 5-door hatchback. There it is, it's the Ford car. Look at it!
Where's the 5th door? On its butt?
Yeah. Oh my god. Elena, could you put the fire out and give me the car?
Sorry, I don't know how to.
Elena, you need to. Otherwise you can't beat the game. You gotta put the fire out and give me the car.
Oh.
Elena, you gotta
Bis car percent. Oh wait, this is... Oops. I looked at chat at the wrong time.
Oh no. You did look at chat at the wrong moment!
This is exactly like what Legolas did.
Shan says that you blew up the tank.
Oops.
Shan says make the car the thumbnail and put this in the car.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's a legal promise. If Elena doesn't do it, I will go to prison.
I hate button mashing. Oh, he just ran up the wall. That makes sense.
I kind of like button mashing in Platinum games because they always use it in places where it feels kinesthetically correct.
Just I can't do
like,
it very well.
You don't have to mash fast in Hades. It's not like Sonic Unleashed where it's actually a
Destroy
challenge.
the unmanned gear.
Oh my god, Elena, if you ever play Sonic Unleashed for like PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360, the mashing is gonna kill you. That game is full of just quick time event bullshit.
How do it mentioned I can use sub-weapons now. How do I do that?
I think there's another menu that's on the select button, and that allows you to do it. And then you assign a button to the left shoulder button.
No, this is just people I can talk to.
It's maybe the other button. It's the other one then. There's
neither.
Two menus in it. Is there a third menu? Is it the
There's just a pause menu?
The D-pad. Try the D-pad.
That's the augmented view thing. The AR
try
view.
Try other parts of the D-pad.
Well, whatever. I can just climb up to this helicopter.
I would recommend sub-weapons for this section. It's kind of designed for you to learn them.
Yeah, but it's cooler to just jump up and attack the helicopter.
Oh, what happened to Elena? I wish I had guns. That's literally something you said earlier, was I wish I had guns.
I know, I have them. But, I mean, I don't need them right now. Because I'm obviously, like, I wanted to use them to, like, so that I could, like, hit people from afar before they notice me. Like, they've noticed me.
You want to know a fun fact about the noticing thing?
Yeah.
You can just walk up behind people and they won't notice you.
Well, I know, I've done that a few times.
Oh yeah. I
got a B for that.
Oh.
That was better than a B. That was heckin' incredible what I did just then.
And you may have got bonus points for using the sub-weapons.
Oh. But that seems like the easy way out.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not the case.
So there's this. And there's this menu. There's that. Sub. No? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Rocket launcher. Homing missile. Hold LB to equip. The hell is this stuff? Should probably hit something in the air. 2 hits, 1 kills. Well, that worked. They're coming to investigate, maybe?
Coming to investigate the source of the fucking surface-to-air missile.
I missed. Damn.
I love how, like, the rocket grazes their thigh and they don't even react. That's some video game-ass behavior right there.
Is that what Raiden has? A video game ass?
Yes.
You gotta be pretty stupid to try and hide here. Looks to me like Russian spies.
Hey, we are just...
Well, we can't let him give away our position. Waste him. We'll fill out the paperwork later.
No, please. I will do anything.
Enemy sighted!
I'll be taking that, please.
I was gonna say, I don't view this as, like, as campy as Twin Snakes. Because everybody here is a cyborg, so it kind of makes sense they're capable of this. Like, even down to, like, just the quick thinking, like, in canon, Metal Gear cyborgs have, like, enhanced blood chemistry that makes them think smarter. Not, well, I mean, it gives them clear mind, I guess. And there's also nanomachines they have, so it's like, I can believe this all feels more realistic to me than Twin Snakes.
How do I get up there? This guy's gonna be tough to fight. He's easy to avoid, for now. But he's gonna be tough to get to fight.
Yo, bitches, I have escaped my confines, says Arrow. Hello, Arrow. Oh, Arrow, you missed it. Elena was fighting the dog.
Oh, poop.
And she was like, oh, it's gonna take me 5 streams to beat this dog. And then she did it in like half an hour.
I think less than that. Maybe like 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, so you know, you kicked ass. And you got a B. Did you get a B rank?
Yeah, it gave me a B.
Yeah, you got a B for beating the dog to death.
So that's where they're holed up.
Oh yeah, also basically... No shit! That would be cool though. But yeah, basically Twin Snakes is a remake of Metal Gear 1, except all of it's cheesy action movie.
You see any cyborgs?
Like my favorite comparison was, so there's a part where in the original, so there's this doorway, right, and there's people in the doorway he's trying to like spy on, right, or like in the room, and he's trying to avoid them seeing him going across the doorway. And in the first one, the original game, he just sort of like quickly like slides across the door frame and then hides on the other side, like all sneakily. And then in the remake, it goes into slow motion, and he does like a cartwheel flip over the door and lands on the other side.
And there's a bit where he jumps off a missile in midair.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Arrow! Thank you for this poll.
Pass the test? You mean?
That's a meme. That's a meme from Arrow's stream of this game.
Oh.
I will tell you when we're done with the game what
Shan says that I said, I can't do it ever, no. And Biss says, you can do it. And then I say, oh, I did it. Get what hand? What? What the hell am I doing?
Oh yeah, you're supposed to get a hand from one of those cyborgs.
Enemy sighted, huh? You don't say. I've already sliced one of you to bits. Yeah, I'd say I'm sighted.
Try to get that hand if you can. I think one of them specifically has the hand that you need. I think you'll see their hand like glow red when you go into the bullet time. If they're glowing blue and
where?
Oh look, there's the hand! Oh, the hand's done! No!
Right, you missed them all? Slice through the door. I don't know how to do that. All I know how to do is fight.
Yeah, but you fight by slicing people.
All I know how to do is fight. I am Raiden, and I only fight.
Why are you doing this? Why? You can't write this fucking voice!
It's his voice, because he only fights.
No!
Oh, can't go in there yet.
I almost just said something first. Never mind.
Oh. Got him.
I mean, there's no reason to destroy those palm trees.
I wasn't trying to. I was trying to slice up the dude that was next to the palm trees.
Actually, then again, palm trees are a symbol of Green Hill Zone. Slice away.
I've only seen palm trees in real life once when we were down in Southern California. Or actually, well, I've seen little palm trees before that people grow around here. Their growth is like severely stunted if you grow them in non-native locations. Like Executor.
Yeah, it's the executor. Yeah. We have 3 votes for in Will Elena pass the test.
I got a B. I'm getting a lot of B's.
I love you, sweetie. You're getting an awful lot of B's for somebody who thinks then they're not going to be any good at this.
Well, I mean, a B is like just barely a passing grade.
No, that's a C you're thinking of.
A C is like even more of a barely passing grade.
You can't be any more barely. That's not how it works.
Well,
C is literally supposed to mean like absolute middle.
And a B is like eh. An A is but an A is good.
So there's only one good number, and it's A. That's it.
Basically, yeah. That's how it gets treated.
That's such a load
in
of
school.
fucking horseshit. Well, school's bad. I'm gonna find your teachers and murder them all. Except if there's any ones you want to specially request.
But like, and even then, it's like, if it's not an A+, it's like, still not quite like anything to write home about.
Elena, is this something you actually believe, or are you joking?
Well, that's just kind of how it works.
Jesus Christ, holy shit, your school was shit.
It's just kind of just how school is.
Maybe school should be unmade like that then.
Like, they're always like, if you get a C, it's like, you're not, like, that's not anything.
Ara's saying all C upward is fine.
They're always like, if you get a C, like, technically you're passing, but, like, you're underperforming. Also, I think technically you can get a D, and then, like, it doesn't. You might not have to retake the class.
Can we appreciate the visual gag that just happened?
What was the gag?
The fucker blew a kiss at Raiden, and then he slices at the air as if to deflect it.
Oh, is that what he was doing? I was wondering why he was doing that.
Oh, this game has a good sense of humor.
Oh yeah, before I forget, I mentioned the bikes thing earlier I wanted to talk about, right?
Yeah.
But also there was a thing I was thinking about last night, which is like a really good way to understand why it's really confusing what the universe was like before the Big Bang. I mean, as if that's not like just sort of obviously confusing.
Yeah.
It was like, or because, you know, we figured out the Big Bang happened because we figured out the universe is expanding, right?
Yeah.
Because, like if you reverse that in time, eventually everything all goes together into one place, right? And, like, how the expansion works is basically like, if you consider the universe like an infinite grid, like an infinite grid of like squares formed by points, right? Just like regular grid, mathematically speaking. And it never gains or loses any points, right? It's just an infinite amount of points. All that's changing is the space between the points, right? And like, as long as there is space between the points, that all makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so as long as you have space between these points, that makes sense, and you can make sense of that. However, at the point of the Big Bang, or before it rather, the space between the points is 0. There's like, it contracts so much that there's no space between any of the points of the universe. At which point it's basically just sort of like, question mark? Like, what does that mean? Because, like, it's like a divide by zero problem, basically. Because, like, you have an infinite space to fill with infinite points, but you can't do it because you have no space to put between the points. And you can't just put all of the points in one spot and call it good, because they need to fill space.
Pokemon Apex! I continue.
And also, Arrow, to answer your question, no, I've never taken any college courses, because when I finished school, I would, like, the only way I was able to finish it, or how I was able to be, like, motivated enough to finish, was that I knew that if I did, I would never have to go to school ever again. And so I have never gone to school ever again.
Did you say that at your graduation speech?
No. I didn't have a graduation speech.
I thought you were American.
No, you just graduate. There's no speech.
This isn't my vague memories of High School Musical at all.
You get called up and then you graduate.
You get called up.
Yeah.
You could have a speech if you had the initiative. They can't stop you from talking. You get up there, you fill up.
Well, no, they gave me a speech, rather. It was like real short. They like said something about like good luck out there or whatever, and then they give me my diploma and shake my hand and then send me off, and the next person comes through.
You should have been like, hey fucker, nobody cares what you're gonna say. You're gonna give speeches to 12 other people here. I have my speech. So number one, this place is cancer. Number two, I was motivated by a desire to never do school ever again. Number three, buy Marshmallow and Fruitland on itch.io.
I didn't make that game yet.
In this timeline you did, because that's what gave you the confidence to tell everybody the school was
Also, you want to know something's great? Like, the class gets to decide on a teacher to make a presentation for the graduation. And my class decided on a substitute teacher as the one who would give the speech. Because she, like, substituted for, like, every class in the school. And, like, for the entire time that we had been there, she was, like, the most often substitute teacher.
Oh my god, Elena, I need to tell you. So, when Arrow was streaming this level, right, okay, we had a very special conversation.
Yes, I remember it. We don't need to bring it up again. It's not going to get brought up on my stream. I'm going to mute you.
Why can't I say it?
If you start talking about it, I'm muting you right now. I've got the game paused. My finger is over the button to mute you.
Why?
It's not going to be on my stream.
Why? Why?
I wasn't there, Shan, but I heard about it.
You heard about what?
We're not talking about it. It's not gonna happen.
Arrow lived in a caravan for 2 years.
Oh.
And during that time, she actually almost got a chance to play this game. But then missed it. And you're not gonna fucking believe why, right?
My finger's hovering over the button. You better be careful with what you choose to say.
What the fuck are you talking about?
This is, you'd better not be about to trick me and sneak in the other thing.
Why would I ever trick you?
Cause you're a little fairy.
Okay, so basically, long story short, she didn't end up getting a chance to play this game in the end because the friend who she was staying with in the caravan, right? Because it was like a 2 families, 1 caravan situation. It seems weird. I wouldn't be comfortable doing that, but whatever. A fucking wild blizzard got in and pissed on the 360.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if that's it, then that was okay.
All that fucking trouble for that. Just kidding. It was a conversation about drinking using. It was
Silenced. Have you learned your lesson? Are you gonna behave yourself? Pussy, you gonna behave? This is the best stream bit that we've had in a while.
Oh, so. So it's good that I did this then.
No. But it has
It's
been
good.
funny.
I want to talk about storing the drinks for long.
I think they were talking about it. Hold on, let me finish this thing. Hold on. I love how it can get like stunned, and it's a helicopter. This is so silly. Destroyed. It's already destroyed. Yet I'm still going. Okay, I'll let Bis come back. Alright, Bis, are you behaving yourself now?
I'm slurping up a milkshake.
No, you're not! No, you're not! No, they aren't! Oh my god, I got an A. I killed those helicopters good. I got an A, Bis.
You got an A rank, I'm proud of you.
Please, I can't take this anymore. Please stop.
Well, okay, everybody listening to this knows what I was talking about, so it's fine.
Okay.
Apparently I'm getting put in the Fey Wiggle as punishment.
No.
I know this is your limit. We found the thing you're unwilling to tolerate.
Yes.
And it's dick drinking.
No!
Okay, I'm done. I don't know, whenever you upload your like... Okay, I'm done. Aaron, when you upload your like playthrough of this game, can we edit in this part of like the stream?
Oh,
It's
no.
like a flash forward.
Now you're just using it to bully me.
This is the thing, like,
This is the reason. This is the Shan. This is the reason I. This is the reason I don't put chat on a stream. There'd be no way to stop it.
At the end of the old Beyond that,
No way to stop it, eh?
So what? It's a sheer drop? The refinery's not...
Okay, one
You
second.
would have ultimate control over me.
it was only built 2 years
Ash has
ago.
asked me to read this out. At PoisonJams _ on Twitter, otherwise known as Brains by Dr. Dre, says, obsessed with the headcanon that because Shadow is gay, Rouge feels more open to be herself because everyone's always oogling her boobles. But Shadow doesn't give a shit about boobies. He's just thinking about Sonic and hoping they can meet up soon in an Arby's and bite each other.
Oh.
That's a good tweet.
I didn't really hear it because I was trying to pay attention to the dialogue for once. What the hell are these things?
Oh, I
These look
clarified
like-
enough, Shan.
These look like Silent Hill enemies, but as robots.
Oh, guess what these are called away now?
Armbots?
Dwarf Gecko.
What? I like
The
my
Dwarf
name better.
Gecko. I like Dwarf Gecko better.
Pretty bad name. Sorry.
Why is it bad? Why is it bad?
There's nothing
Why is it
gecko
bad?
about them. They're just little orbs with arms.
Well, you see,
There's even less gecko about these than about the regular gecko. These don't. There's nothing in common between these and the gecko.
The Gecko were the first unmanned AI-powered mechanical war machines, right?
Chances
And
my
the
name is
dwarf
better.
gecko, and the dwarf gecko are smaller versions of the same idea, so they got their name because of proximity in time. You know? It's a bit like the bicycle thing. At one point, penny farthings were called the normal thing, right? You know? Names can seem weird because they're out of time.
Names can seem weird because they have nothing to do with what they are.
Okay, I'm looking at why gecko called gecko. Metal Gear Wiki Gecko. It's gecko.
At least a bicycle is a
G-E-K-K-O.
cycle with 2 wheels, so it's a bicycle. I feel like the conversation I was trying to have was severely ruined by you bullying me about the thing earlier, by the way. I was trying to talk about the universe expansion thing, and then we quickly got off of that because you started the other thing. I was just trying to talk about, because I thought it was a neat way to explain how weird the universe prior to the Big Bang would have been, and why we don't have an inkling of an understanding about it. It's because the Big Bang is less like a Big Bang and more the barrier between laws of physics that we understand and laws of physics that don't make any sense.
What? Bisexual was banned on Automod? That's it. It's time to go to Jonathan Twitch's house and remove his fucking eyelids.
For some reason I keep wanting to press RT and the button to do a parry. I think it's throwing me off. I don't know where I got that from.
Parry?
No. The right trigger.
Oh!
That's what RT stands for.
The Rumpel Twitcher.
This.
This has been a good stream. I'm really glad we decided to do this.
I thought you didn't like it.
Oh yeah, I hated it earlier when you were saying that it was impossible. But now we're in a good rhythm. Could you imagine if, like, some of these beams you can cut were just load-bearing, and when you cut them, you get a game over screen?
Oh.
Like, it doesn't even have an animation, it just cuts to game over.
I have healed. He pressed a button.
Oh, also, Elena, do you remember in the last part of Wonderful 101, right?
Yeah.
There was a part where an alien spaceship is attacking the Virgin Victory as you're escaping Virginia, right? And then, like, Vorkin's ship, like, which has a shark mouth, like, slams through the alien UFO, biting, like, a fuel cell, and it chews on it. And Japanese symbols come up.
Yeah.
That's a reference to this game.
Oh.
It was using the same
I don't
symbols,
remember that, but I'm just, like, acknowledging you saying it. I have no memory of that.
But yeah.
Just taking your word for it.
Yeah, because it was doing the Zandatsu from this. And Zandatsu is apparently Japanese for cut and take. So the next time you want to be an insufferable Platinum Games fan, you can go to somebody's party and just Zandatsu a slice of cake. More than you were allowed.
Thanks.
And you can be like,
slice and take.
Bro. Yeah.
Slice and take a piece of the cake. I like how this has a little bit of the stealth stuff of Metal Gear, but it really doesn't even matter because it's so combat focused.
What would Japanese for slurp and take be?
Bis?
Yes?
If you don't want to get ousted from your own stream, because, like, we're only streaming this because of you. If you want to get ousted from this stream that you set up for me, keep going with this topic.
Let's see what the problem is.
You're getting a little bit into a territory you shouldn't be in. I see what you're doing.
The territory of drinking.
Yes, that's awfully close to
So
something.
I'm not allowed my Pepsi anymore. I'm not allowed my Pepsi.
I mean, you made yourself suspicious to me, Bis. It's your fault.
Oh, so you're saying when the Bis is sus? Boom, 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 boom.
This stream is a disaster.
I know
This stream is a complete disaster.
This is the best stream I've been on in... well, the best Elena stream I've been on in months. Actually defining stream period I've been on would be a lot harder. Because that would mean I'd have to, like, think about all the shit me and Arrow have played recently. We're, like, going through games pretty quickly.
Oh. Disaster? Thanks, Shan.
Disaster?
Hold on, did I... Are you keep saying it's Pokemon because I forgot to change the title?
No, it says starting on Metal Gear Rising.
Because I was playing Pokemon before this. I thought maybe it just hadn't updated.
Wait, is Gen 5 the only gen of Pokemon that doesn't have Pikachu?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Oh, that's fucking cool. I'm proud of them.
I think they changed that with Black 2 and White 2, though.
Cuck sequel. No, I need to stop saying it. I'm not gonna keep saying it. I'm going to fire a rocket launcher at the CCTV camera.
I don't have rockets. I used them.
You have rocket-propelled grenades? Oh, you don't?
No. I was checking to see if I did, but I don't.
Could I just mention, by the way, that, like, it's kind of funny how, like, just destroying
this
the
looks like
cameras.
Final Fantasy VII. Over here. In your fantasy.
In your fantasy.
I was wondering when you'd come, Jack.
I don't.
Why does everybody have different names for him?
Where is he?
He just has
I can
names.
show you a better time than that crusty old bear.
You're in charge here.
Crusty old bear.
I am Mistral, the cold wind of France.
I can't remember.
Your reputation precedes.
Is Raiden black?
That's some hell of proportions.
White as snow. A natural born killer.
I need to Google this. 1 second.
That was a long time ago.
I was born in Algeria.
I could have sworn he came from somewhere in Africa.
I'm only half French.
But is like albino.
Oh, albino. Well, his eyes are colored, so maybe it's just vitiligo.
So you see, cut from
Did you say it's for the Lego?
No, vitiligo. Which is where your
Oh,
skin gets all
vitiligo.
blotchy and turns pale over time.
everything. But I butchered those fuckers.
Wow, they're dropping the F word. I was just talking about that last night, where it's like,
I am a killer.
if you're below an M rating, you can never use the F word, but when you, if your game is rated M, you can just go hog wild and you can say it as many times as you want. It's either it's all or nothing when it comes to that word. In
Wait,
video
which word?
games, the F word.
Which word? Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I was talking about
Oh,
that
no,
with Shadow. It's like if they
he
said
is
it even once, it would have been M.
He is canonically Caucasian.
Oh, okay.
Not once did I feel threatened. I was adrift without challenge.
So nothing interesting then.
At times,
No.
I even envied my prey. At least they had a cause.
Then again, I guess in Metal Gear Solid 2, he's kind of supposed to just be like an average guy dork. And I guess, I don't know. I think maybe that like that character detail would have been like more pushing him out the realms of that. Shan's like new ass. Hey viewers, new ass just dropped. Also, Elena, do you want me to ruin your life?
I mean, you've already done so several times during this stream.
Well, when you get into gameplay, just pause. I have a suggestion that may ruin your life.
She's just being mean to that robot.
I'll take that as a compliment.
If you would kill for your ideals, then surely you are ready to die for them.
Oh yeah, the theme is great.
It's an interesting weapon she's going to use.
That's valid, Arrow. You can do that.
Spider-Woman. Well, I guess that's more than spider. So daintily picking out the knife.
Come,
Okay, I've paused.
That's some true fucking factoids.
I have
Ash.
paused for you, Bis, as you requested.
Oh yeah. Okay, so go into the codec screen and talk to Doctor.
Titan, shall we review the capabilities of your new
I
body?
think that's the
Copy
one that
that.
sucks.
Go ahead, Doc.
As we discussed, you've been outfitted with 2 revolutionary new abilities.
Fuel electrolyte absorption and self-repair from C's nanopaste.
Precisely. First, electrolyte absorption.
Oh, for fuck's
This
sake!
is
He still has
simplistic
tutorial dialogue.
as
Just
your
skip the
HF
tutorial
blade is
stuff
linked directly
Oh.
to
until he
your
gets to
fuel
the
cell.
stuff that's about
Simply
this
cut
fight.
into, say, a hostile site, and your fuel cell.
I would indeed.
But the repair process is most military.
So I need to slice them open and you...
Correct. Keep in mind, it is. It
Oh, was
still
it
repair your
Boris?
body, but
Basically, harvest
Maybe
their
it was all
organs
of them.
rather gruesome, I realize. But then you.
I may be a citizen, but I've never really thought of myself as American.
Oh? But what then? Sure.
I don't identify with
Oh, he's from Liberia.
no nation, no ethnic group. I'm my own man. Anyway, I seem to recall those gory torture porn movies.
Indeed, indeed. Well, everywhere except regions afflicted by actual warfare. It all has to do with taming our fears.
Huh?
The desire to feel fear. These films allow the viewer to delude themselves into thinking they have overcome their...
Okay, okay, Doc. I got the gist.
Boris, I'm supposed to talk to?
I think it's no, I think it's Doctor still, but like you have to just get your.
So these
Like, there's a piece of
self-repair units
conversation
and the other
queued
cyborgs,
because it's like
they
the
mean
first
they can
mission
heal
where you can
themselves
actually
at
codec
any time?
people.
Indeed. It is typically...
He's just doing more
Think it was a good
tutorial.
idea to give
Certainly not.
Okay,
Remove
never
all
mind then.
extraneous options.
healing wounds is extreme.
What was
Your
Boris? I
ability
don't
to
know.
absorb the nanopaste aid
I know, but
and the standard repair unit, once depleted, is nothing but an empty shell.
I get that, Doc.
No, it doesn't. Don't be silly. Simply avoid taking damage and you will be fine.
Yeah.
Don't get his advice was don't get hit.
So she uses an augmentary arm composed of...
Okay, now he's talking about the battle.
I cannot imagine how she controls such a thing all on her own, but it is quite intriguing.
Stay with me here, Doc. I need to destroy it, not study it.
Yes, but just look at it. How it doubles as a weapon. So elegant, so efficient. She can twist its joints and crack it like a whip, or pull it tight to lock it solid. And even should you destroy it, she can simply construct a new one using nearby tripods.
Ugh, this is gonna take
He's
forever.
referring to these robots as
Not
tripods,
necessarily.
not
Until
dwarf
a new
geckos.
prosthesis is formed,
I think
she
the
is
name might have
defenseless,
just
you know.
changed between.
There
I swear to God, they were
you
called Dwarf
Of
Gecko
course, you must still be
originally.
wary of the tripod arm unit once it is
It's just a
detached.
tripod arm unit.
Even if she cannot wield it, she could
Yeah, if you
resort to
Google
throwing it
Dwarf
at
Gecko,
The electrolytes in the
you
fuel
will
cells
find
of
the
those
tri.
units are highly
Dwarf Gecko,
explosive.
commonly
You
known
may
as
have detonator.
tripods or scarabs.
Okay, well, nothing about this ruined my life. I'm not sure.
Try talking. I don't know. Maybe it's like because you haven't been using the codec. There's too much stuff like.
Well, I mean,
or
he was talking
something.
about the boss.
Desperado's tripods look
Okay,
different
try
from
talking to
others
Boris.
I've
I don't know. Remember who it was.
Yes.
There was
Like
just
the
a
infused
fucking
with carbon, but it's
codec
not-
call that
Of course, your
bimbled
body is
me
equipped
and then
with
bimbled
so-
Arrow.
And they explode, of course. You must remember the problems with all...
Okay, well, what about
This
Boris?
weapon of hers has impressive range. She can defend with it, and yet
Hopefully he
quite
doesn't have
whip to
cute
attack.
tutorial as well.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
No, he's talking about the battle.
Definitely suits her.
It does not work like anything I have seen before. I cannot tell where her attack will land. And even if you manage to parry, it may be hard to counterattack.
Yeah, I need to take care of that thing first.
When you see it go slack, be ready. If it hits, you have no chance of countering.
This is all pretty normal. Kevin?
Ryder, you all right? That is one freaky lady. Yikes.
Aw, come on, Kev. Maybe she just needs to meet the right guy. I could slip her your number.
God, what we're looking
That's
for
okay,
is
man, I'm
definitely not worth the amount of effort we've
Shouldn't you
put
be worried
in.
about saving your own
But
ass?
also,
Well,
we're already like
just thinking about how I'm gonna handle this.
quite far
Looking for
into this.
advice?
We have sunk
Try hitting
costs
up
now.
Boris. Doctor might have some info too, from the UG and Cyborg angle.
Well, that's everybody. Or wait, no, there's this person.
Cruel the way she stomps on those tripods. Just tosses them around. I feel so sorry for those little guys.
You feel sorry for robots sent to kill me?
Well, I mean, they're kind of cute, right? How they scamper around. They're like little mice.
You call that cute? I'd call it creepy.
Not at all. Trust me, ask any girl and they'll say the exact same thing.
Okay, sure, Courtney. I'll get right on that.
All right, whatever. You want to save or what?
I can save. Probably sounds like a good idea.
Save complete. Be careful,
Try
right?
Boris one more time. If not, then it's fine. We'll just move on.
Okay.
It feels
Nope,
like
he's
we're-
saying the
it
same
feels
thing.
like-
Yeah.
Have we been fucking, like, Mandela'd? What the fuck? No! This is not how it fucking was before!
Oh,
So she uses an augment. I
I think we said this before. Yeah.
she can't eat.
Saying the same thing
Yeah.
again.
So when... Okay, so I don't know why it isn't coming up.
Didn't know
But
you could
I
do
swear-
what?
There's some dialogue in the fucking codec where they're like... There's some fucking dialogue where they all just talk about her tits, right? And it's
Really?
just not showing up. Yeah! Because it's like, oh, well, it's fucking... At least her torso must be original and biological. Because people haven't invented soft... I don't remember. I can't fucking remember the details. But it was basically just like a bit that was like, hey, fans of Metal Gear, I assure you this woman has real tits. And that was like the extent of it. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll have
really
the Leia
happened?
listens to it. Yeah, I swear to God, I remember this. Yeah, when you're fighting her, maybe it's like. Maybe it's like when the health bar's down halfway or something. I don't know. I wish I was as tall.
See.
This weapon of hers has impressive range.
Same thing.
Also have
Yeah.
arms.
Yeah.
When you
Hasn't changed.
Maybe we should only imagine that. I did not dream it! Okay, I'm looking this up. Metal
Because
Gear
Arrow remembered it too.
tit. I am looking this up.
That's your search term?
Yes.
Chan wants to hear about them.
I am starting to enjoy this.
Let's see.
Right, if the tripods are in your way, take them out. Just be careful you are not so distracted that she takes you off guard, yes?
Right, you all right? That is one freak.
Seems to,
Well, if you're looking for...
they say a couple different things, but yeah.
Let's have a little fun.
Oh, you had to call her before the fight starts.
Oh.
Oh, me and Arrow wasted your time, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I apologize. This section is 2D. I only just realized!
Oh yeah, I
this
guess it
section
is.
is effectively 2D.
This is just a fighting game now.
Hey look, now the parry should be easier for you because it's in 2D.
I think I've already got it figured out pretty well now.
I know, I'm just joking. It's earlier on. You were like, this game is 2D, I can't point in the direction of things. I love it when, like, I love it when non-platformers decide to have 2D sections. Because with platformers, it's, like, just done to death at this point, right? But with non-platformers, it can still be kind of interesting. Those technically aren't her shoes, Shan, they're just her feet. Those are her fucking feet,
What?
and you want to steal them.
How are those just feet? Raiden's got high heels too.
They're cyborgs, Elena.
Well, I don't know to what extent that means.
I said earlier, Raiden is a brain, basically.
I mean, it's his body, obviously.
Don't you want to play?
He has a body, even if it's not his original. So I
Yeah,
wouldn't
but what
call
I'm
him just a
saying-
brain.
No, but what I'm saying is that Raiden is naked right now. He's naked, Elena. Raiden's bare fucking cyborg ass is staring you in the face. Do you remember earlier on? In fact, no. Do you remember when Raiden was in the limousine? He was wearing a suit and he took his clothes off, and underneath he's a robot.
Oops.
He stripped to fight.
Damn. How did I do so good earlier, but now I'm skronking it up?
Maybe it's because this is a boss fight, so it is a spiking difficulty.
No, I mean, earlier in this boss fight, I was doing good.
Oh, well, I mean, it's kind of, I think, like, between sections, like, her attack pattern thing.
Oh, there we go. Now I'm doing good again.
So I love the clacking of your controller, it's quite satisfying.
Oh, I'm always trying to make sure you don't get that sound over the stream.
It's like one of the fun parts of playing a game like Metal Gear Rising, though, is the fact that you make your controller do that sound.
I'm always worried I'm gonna bother people with it, or my stream is gonna seem less professional. As you hear the controller.
Silly. I think Elena's just on normal, right?
Yeah.
Arrow, you
There was
were
no
on
way I was
hard,
gonna play
or
this on hard.
Elena, when you beat this game, you should go and look at Arrow's stream, or when One Tree uploads the VOD. It's so good. You know, Spark 2 kind of was, like, I think inspired by this game a fair amount. Spark 1 as well, actually.
I did pretty good at the combat in Spark 2, if you remember.
Yeah. Spark 2, you owned ass. Arrow owned ass as well, and she played that game on, like... She played Spark 2 on the difficulty, where basically, like... If you take 2 hits,
Oh, right,
you
she's
die.
dead now. Obviously. That's the end of that.
Are you sure?
I mean, yeah. I'm pretty sure on that one. I mean, there's nothing left. She's just garbage now.
Wow!
I mean, look, it's just a bunch of trash on the ground now.
That's such a mean thing to say!
Oh, she's
I'm
still
gonna
speaking.
fucking knock out-
Hey, what?
I'm gonna knock out...
You've like frozen solid. Piece of, like, you're just...
No, hold on.
I am sorry. He was too much.
I do not need apology. I need you alive.
But I know you will never fall.
What is this talk about?
Get him. The two won't go.
Je t'aime. Mister, you never...
Just listening in on this phone call.
She's not talking to you, idiot.
She's not talking to you, idiot. What happened to his voice?
That's rich coming from you. It's overdose, I have. Surrender.
He's channeling his inner snake.
Translation.
Why would I surrender? You are exactly where I want.
He's got a barcode on his forehead.
Built with Russia money to make Russia money. It is no plan for Abkhaz. It is their prison.
You just want me to play more Juice Galaxy, don't you, Shane? And you'll get plenty of juice. He exploded.
bastard blew himself up.
I see. Time to get you out of there. We're sending a helicopter. Secure an LZ.
That's some big fire.
Understood.
Look at how big that fire is. I like how they could give him a robot jaw, but lips, that's too much to ask for. Are you still there, Bis?
I'm here.
There you
Do you ever think about how Raiden can only give a half kiss? He needs to kiss you once and then, like, stand upside down and kiss you again.
Kiss me once. Kiss me twice.
I mean, how would you feel if I gave you a full kiss?
Wow. Customize Raiden's body? It's a hell of a prompt. Custom body.
Elena, can you buy the bimbo
Original body.
enhancement?
What? Is this where you buy a new butt? Gray Fox. Hey, what? That's not Raiden. You can just... He's like, I want to be Gray Fox now.
He's wearing his cosplay.
Hey, you know what, everybody? I've decided I'm done being Raiden. I want to be Gray Fox. And then he's just Gray Fox now. And everybody's just like... Oh, that's kind of weird, Raiden, but okay.
Raiden transitioned to Fox. Oh yeah, I was gonna say. Okay, so yeah, I think he does have a tongue.
Commando armor.
But I think the cyborgs in this game can talk without moving their mouths if they want to, and that's how they talk when they're in pieces on the floor.
Not enough BP.
Not enough bimbofication points.
Oh!
Did you have a delayed reaction to that one?
I just had to realize what you said. So there's different weapons you can use in this game?
Yeah.
Do they do anything different?
Yes, very different.
Oh.
By the pole arm. Also, you can change the weapons from the same menu that you use the sub weapons from.
Okay, I have the pole arm.
I fucking like the pole arm. It's fun as fuck.
This is like Wonderful 101, actually, isn't it? The shot.
Yeah.
Immediately reshapes his artificial musculature whenever he's hit. Reduce the amount of damage taken. Okay. More health sounds good.
One second, I'm gonna go and see if I can save my fireplace.
See your aerial parry? Defensive offense? I'm still learning how the game works as is, so I probably... wait on these for now. That's a car.
So you've got some kind of disguise lined up, right?
Yep, all set.
Hope so. You'd be a little conspicuous just walking the streets.
Relax, Kev. I'll blend right in.
Yeah. Well, just get into the sewer system ASAP.
I'm back.
Hello.
Oh, it's one of my favorite scenes.
Look how he thinks he's disguised by just wearing a big hat.
People used to complain about this scene in reviews.
Oh.
People, some people are just so fucking humorless.
My exoskeleton.
Chances, but is it a Ford car?
Canines enjoy bones. Amusing on 2 levels.
Bis, is that a Ford car?
I think the one that he's driving in is just a sci-fi thing.
There's just some dude. It's funny to see just some dude in this game. Where there's just some random people. That's how he thinks he's inconspicuous? He is so conspicuous. It hurts.
He's only seen Mexico in movies. He just thinks this is. It's such a gaudy hat as well.
Yeah. Let's just forget we saw anything. I guess it worked. They don't want to deal with this.
I'm in the sewer system.
You gotta get in the sewer.
Your mission's to investigate.
It's not a video game if you don't get in the sewer.
Research center somewhere in that area. According to the intel from our client, the lab's been dumping illegal waste into those sewers. FYI.
I'm probably ready to be done streaming here soon, by the way. So I can have some time to spend with people not streaming tonight.
Tell me about it.
I'm not gonna have much time after stream, so that's probably a good idea.
Everything you can. Of course, you'll have to find it first. We still don't know the exact location.
So I'm looking for anywhere the lab might hook up with the sewers?
Yep. If they're actually dumping waste, they've got to link up somehow. Find that connection, sneak into the lab, and see if you can find evidence implicating them on anything.
No problem. Stealth's my specialty.
Right. Well, we'll see.
Do we have any idea what kind of research they're doing there?
Not really. Maybe something related to all the people they're trafficking.
Like experimentation?
It's possible. First things first, though. Find a way into that lab. Oh, right.
You know what's fucking wild?
The locals say
Mm-hmm.
black crocodiles
Let
live in
me
those
just check
sewers,
this.
so, you know, watch out.
Let me look it up.
Crocodiles? Could they be talking about UGs?
Maybe just an
You want to know when this game is based?
Be careful.
Well, they mentioned the year 2015 at one point.
This is 2018.
Sir, yes.
Oh yeah, I remember when all this stuff happened. I remember this in 2018. Definitely.
Right. Unidentified UGs are patrolling the sewers. Exercise caution.
Y'all remember this, right?
Yeah. I mean, I saw it all, but then I was like, let's just pretend I didn't see anything.
You saw what all? Oh yeah, yeah! I get it.
Okay, so,
Okay, I saved.
Can't believe Dolzaev blew himself.
Pretty common terror tactic.
Okay, so there's actually a codec conversation in one of the levels, right? Where Raiden establishes that, like, they've developed artificial taste,
Still not something.
Yeah.
and that's only a recent thing.
Oh my god, why is it so loud on the title screen? What happened to my settings? Oh. I have to click on my save slot and then the settings kick in. Great. So every time I turn this game on, it's gonna blast us.
Just open it before you start the stream.
But then
Isn't there a
I'm still
thing
gonna
you
get
need to say as
blasted.
well?
Isn't there what?
Isn't there a thing you need to say?
No?
You said blasting. Come on, do it. Say the line, Elena.
What line?
Then I start blasting.
Oh. I forgot about that.
That used to be one of your favorite things to say ever.
So then I started blasting. Yeah, I hadn't said that in like years. Hadn't thought of that in years. I haven't heard that name in years.
Ash says, hashtag don't get blasted.
So how'd everybody enjoy this stream?
I thought it was one of the best ones we've done in like years.
I thought it was a complete disaster.
Why?
This is terrible.
What's terrible about it?
I got bullied so much.
You didn't get bullied much.
That's all that happened to me during his stream was I got bullied.
No, we love you.
I did somehow manage to figure out how to play.
I knew you fucking would. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. And you were like, it's not gonna happen. I can't learn. It's impossible. But I knew it.
I just hope people find the stream entertaining.
And then you just like took umbrage with me mentioning slurping.
You know why?
And
you know what the problem was.
Shan says, I don't care for Metal Gear, but I care for you. Many asses, good.
That was Ash said that.
Stream. Oh, it's two. I can't tell the difference between anybody with a blue name. I'm sorry.
He used to make fun of me for getting people confused because their names are the same color.
Elena, my brain has deteriorated over the years.
It has deteriorated to the point that mine is at? Is that what you're trying to say?
Sorry. Yes, Ash said,
Great,
I don't care for Metal Gear, but I care for you. That makes sense. That felt weird from Shan. Because Shan at least said...
Shan gets credit for my words when I'm on Arrow's stream.
Yeah.
Or when I'm in the stream chat, rather.
Because all of you... Ash, because you, Elena, and Shan all have the exact same color for the text. It's all blue. And I'm tired, and I don't have my glasses on, and my stomach hurts, and I'm old. Leave me alone.
You're not old.
I am old.
There's people who are actually old would laugh at you for saying you're old.
Elena,
yeah.
I'm old. I was in the wars. I was in the Galactic War hundreds of years before you were born.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck do you mean I'm like 19 or something like that? Flattery will get you nowhere, Ashton.
Well, I guess we'll do this again next week. I might do the exact same stream I did this week, we'll see, because I can't really fit Pokemon Emerald in reasonably at other times during the week. So it might be done on Sundays.
I'm gonna be honest, you started streaming at the exact moment I became available to stream.
Oh.
So if you do that, you might want to start a bit earlier next time.
Well, I tried. I started as early as I could, and also, like, during the stream, I kept asking you, are you ready? And you were like, yeah, I'll be ready in like half an hour. So...
Yeah, because then I was talking to Cassie about something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, then.
I was like,
well, I want to go talk to Cassie about something now. And then we're done streaming.
What if I go talk to her? What if I go and talk to her about something first?
Well...
See you later!
Well...
Just kidding. Okay.
Okay, well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow, because I'm probably going to continue doing Portal 2 with Shiny tomorrow.
Portal 2.
And then Thursday we're going to start a new game. Me and Arrow are going to start Horizon Zero Dawn.
Hello!
And then, I will continue new Pokemon Snap.
For the record, thank you for being here, Arrow. Thank you for being here, Ash. Thank you for being here, Shan. Thank you for being here, Elena.
Yay! And Sasha. Sasha was here too.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. Thank you for being here, Sasha, if you're still around. And also thank you for being here, Fidgety Frolic.
Yeah. We got good streams coming up. So, I will see you then. Bye-bye, everybody.